So this is the Wild Orchids pattern that Anna talked to you about, and it's really pretty. It's pretty intricate. So you have to take your page and with a ruler follow line by line, because otherwise you don't know where you're at. And all the even number rows are purl. So let's start with row number 1. Make believe that I just casted on my stitches. I'm using the needles that the yarn calls for. This is a number 4 worsted yarn. These are number 8 knitting needles. And I casted on 39 stitches. So let's start. Row number 1. We're going to slide that first stitch as if to purl with the yarn in the back, and then we're going to knit 1. Now, since the next one is going to be a purl, we need to bring our yarn to the front and around the needle. So now to make a yarn over. So now we purl 2. Now we knit 2. We purl 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we want to purl these 3 stitches together. So there we go. Purl the next 3, 1, 2, 3. Knit 2. Purl 2, and the next one we need to make a yarn over, and the next one is going to be a knit. So we leave the yarn there so it makes a yarn over, and then yarn over because the next one around your needle, because the next one is going to be 2 purls, knit 2, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, and then purl these 3 together. Let me get this one straight. There we go. And now purl 3, knit 2, purl 2, yarn over, so we leave the yarn there because the next one is going to be a knit, and then the last one we slip purlwise. Now all the even number rows we are going to purl. So the first one was not knitted, see, it's right there, so we need to make sure it is purled, and the last one also. So we purl the whole row, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, so row number 3, we slide 1 as a purl, and then knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and now purl these 3 stitches together, and purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 1, yarn over, and this is where the second repetition starts, if you want to pay attention to repetitions, but it is easier for me. So now knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and now these 3 you are going to purl together, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, and the last one you slide. And then the next row is purl the whole row. Row number 5, we're going to slide that one as if to purl, and then knit 1, yarn over, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 1, and purl these 3 stitches together. Now purl 1, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, and yarn over. So this is where my second repetition is going to start. I knit, yarn over, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 1, and purl these 3 stitches together. Purl 1, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, yarn over, and now we end with knit 1 and slide the last one, and the next row is only purl. Okay, so row number 7, we're going to slide the first one and then knit 1, yarn over around the needle because the next one is going to be a purl, and then knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, and now the next 3 we're going to purl together. So there we go. Knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 1, and yarn over. Now I leave my yarn there, so because the next one is going to be a knit. This is where the second repetition starts. I knit 1, yarn over, purl 1, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, and these 3 I'm going to purl together. Now knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 1, yarn over, I leave my yarn there, and this is where the second repetition ends because the last one you knit and you slide. Now the next row you only purl. Okay, so row number 9, we're going to slide that one, and now knit 1, yarn over around, because we're going to purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 1, and now we're going to knit these 3 stitches together. So there we go, and knit 1, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and yarn over. And this is where my second repetition starts. I knit 1, yarn over, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 1, knit these 3 stitches together, purl, and knit 1, sorry, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, yarn over, so I leave it there. This is where my second repetition ends. The last 2 stitches you're going to knit 1 and slide. And now the next row is only purl. Row number 11, look how pretty that is looking. Just gorgeous stitch. Okay, so we slide 1 and knit 1, yarn over, purl 3, knit 2, purl 2, knit the next 3 stitches together. So there we go. And now purl 2, knit 2, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, and yarn over. Oh no, we leave the yarn in front. So this is where the second repetition starts. You're going to knit 1, yarn over, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, knit 2, purl 2, knit the next 3 stitches together, there we go, purl 2, knit 2, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, and yarn over. Leave the yarn there, and the last 2 you knit, whoops, and slide. Next row, on the wrong side, you purl the whole row. Row number 13, we're going to slide the first one, and then, but I'm going to put my yarn to the front because I am going to purl these 2 stitches together. And now I'm going to purl 3, 1, 2, 3, knit 2, purl 2, yarn over, so I leave that yarn in the front, knit 1, yarn over and purl 2, knit 2, purl 3. Now in the middle of my repetition, which is right here in between one and the other, I am going to purl these 3 stitches together. And now purl 3, 1, 2, 3, knit 2, purl 2, yarn over, I leave my yarn there so I can knit 1, yarn over and purl 2, knit 2, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, purl these 2 stitches together, and the last one I slide. Now the next row is only purl. Well, I have to slide that one to the front. So there we go. Row number 15. We are going to slide 1 and then leave your yarn in the front and purl 2 stitches together, and then purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, and purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. Now here we're going to purl these 3 stitches together and purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, purl 2 stitches together, and the last one you slide. Now on the next row you purl the whole row. Row number 17. We're going to slide that one as a purl, and then bring your yarn to the front and purl these 2 stitches together. Now purl 1, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 2, purl 2. Knit 2, purl 1, and purl the next 3 stitches together. Now purl 1, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 1, purl these 2 stitches together and slide the last one. Next row you only purl. Row number 19, so we slide that one, and now we're going to purl 2 stitches together. Now knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 1, yarn over, so I use my yarn in the front, and knit 1, yarn over, purl 1, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, and then knit these next 3 stitches together, purl them, purl these 3 stitches together, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 1, yarn over, so I leave that there, knit 1, yarn over, purl 1, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl these 2 stitches together, and the last one I slide. And the next row I purl the whole row. I have to put my yarn in the front. Okay, so I purl the whole row. Okay, so row number 21, we slide the first one. Let me put my yarn in the back. And now I am going to knit these 2 stitches together. Knit 1, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, yarn over, so that means I leave my yarn there, and I'm going to knit 1, yarn over, and now purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 1, and knit these 3 stitches together. Now knit 1, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, yarn over, so I leave my yarn there, knit 1, yarn over, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 1, and now I slide, knit, and I pass the slip stitch over the last one, and now the last one I slide, and the next row is only purl. Row number 23. So we slide the first stitch, and now we're going to knit these two stitches together. Purl 2, knit 2, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, and then leave your yarn in the front because you're going to do a yarn over, and now knit 1, yarn over, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, knit 2, purl 2, and knit the next 3 stitches together. Now we're going to purl 2, knit 2, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, so that means you leave your yarn in the front, knit 1, yarn over, and purl 3, 1, 2, 3, knit 2, purl 2, and now you slide, knit, and pass that one over, and then the last one you slide. And row number 24, you purl the whole row, and I'll be back. So that's it, and this is how it looks. Just gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. And I'll take some pictures of it. And I bind off after row number, let's see, on row number 24. After row 24, you can bind off purlwise also. It would look nice. So the trick here is that you can even separate your rows so you know where you're at, because you can get lost very easily. So I divide my rows in 3 different parts so I know which section I'm at. So it's just a tip. So thank you very much for watching. Please share us with your friends and like our page and subscribe, and I will be seeing you next time.